In Ecoxy, the inventory related forms are included under inventory menu. The items form one of the important among that. While we clicking on the items form, it opens to the page of items. With this items form, user can create a new item. There are two types of items are available here. The first one is the product and second one is the service. User can create a new product or new service for the organization. Here it shows the details of already created items. We can see the details like product or service name, barcode number, HSN SAC details, type of item, tax category, tax rate, closing stock, reserved stock, and available stock. User can access the complete stock details of the created items. On the right side of the data table, we have a view icon here. This view icon enables the user to access the details of items. While we clicking on the view option, it redirects to the form of item, whether it is product or service. Next is the more option. The more option include edit, show badge and delete options. The edit option enables the user to edit or make a change after created an item. While we clicking on the edit option, it redirects to the particular form of item. The second one is the show badge option. With this item form, the products are created with badge, which means if we creating a product, then need to create the badge along with that. The product trade details, opening stock and expiry details are recorded with the badge here. So here the show badge enables the user to access the badge details of the particular product. The third one is the delete option. This option enables the user to delete unwanted or unnecessary items from this page. Next, on the left side of the page, we have a filter option here. With this filter option, user can filter or customize the item data. User can filter the data by entering a particular barcode number, or by entering product or service name, or by entering a HSN SAC code, etc. User can also filter the data by separately product or service data. After enter the details, click on the apply option to filter the data here. Next to the filter option is a search bar. With this search bar, user can enter a product or service name and can access a particular type of data. Next is an add new option. Here user can add a new item. User can add two types of item, which is product or service. Next to the add new option is export option. With this export option, user can export the complete item details to the Excel format. Now let's take a look at how to create a new item. For that, click on the add new option and we can select the product or service. Now let's look at how to create a new product. While we clicking on the product option, it opens to new product form and user need to enter the following details to create a new product. First, under the product details, user can enter the product name here. Next is the barcode number. After enter the product name and barcode number, next user need to select the unit here. By clicking on the select option, the list of available unit will be appear and user can select the required one. Here we have an add new option. With this add new unit option, user can create a new unit if required. After enter the unit, next is to enter the HSN code. Next, user can add description if required. Next option is to add the GST inclusive or exclusive option. If the user want to add GST inclusive, then mark the option here and user can unmark the option to create it as an exclusive. After we mark the option, here we can see the tax category will be fixed as taxable and user can select the tax rate. If the user want to select exclusive and zero rated, then the tax category details will be open and user can select the required one. Next, user can add reorder level. Here user can set a minimum number of amount and when this product reached the minimum number of amount, user will get the notification to reorder the product. After enter the details, the next is to select the category. Here user can select the category or can create a new one. Next is the subcategory. Similarly, user can select product type, brand, group, godown, shelf and rack details. User can add new one by using the add new option here. After enter the details, the next step is to select the active or inactive option. Here we can see the active product option. If the user wants to save it as an active product, then mark the option here, and user can save it as an inactive product by unmark the option. After enter the details, under the product details, the next option is the product image. While we clicking on the product image option, it opens the image field. Here user can add the images of the new product. User can add multiple images if required. After enter the details, click on the save option to save it as a new product. Here we have clear and exit option to cancel this form. While we clicking on the save option, a validation message will be pop up with saved successfully. Then click on the OK option. After we clicking on the OK, the next validation message will be appear with do you want to create badge for this item. Here user can create a badge along with the product. For that, click on the yes option. While we clicking on the yes option, the new badge form will be appear. Here user can enter the product purchase rate, sales rate, opening stock details, etc. The first one, we can see the badge code here. By clicking on the badge code, here user can add a new badge code. The next is the barcode number. Here user can enter the barcode number of the product. Next we can see the expiry date. Here user can select the required expiry date if required. After enter the expiry date, the next option is to enter the MRP. Here user can enter the MRP of the product. Next is the purchase rate. Here user can enter the purchase rate. Next we can see the sales rate. The sales rate and the purchase rate should be under the MRP, otherwise we cannot save this badge. Next user can add opening stock if required. So these are the details that we can enter with the badge. Here user can add a new badge for the product if required, and we have an export option here to export the badge details to Excel format. After enter the badge details, click on the save option to save it as a new badge for the product. While we clicking on the save option, it redirects to the items page and the saved product details will be available here. The next option under the add new option is service. Now let's take a look at how to create a new service. For that, click on the add new option and select the service. While we clicking on the service option, it opens your new service form. Here user need to enter the details to create the service. First one is the service name. After enter the service name, user can enter the service code, SAC code here. Next, user can select the unit. By clicking on the select option, user can select the available unit, and user can create a new one by using the add new option. Also, user can select the required category here. User can add a new category if required. After enter the category, the next step is to select the group. Here, user can select the group also. Next, user need to enter the rate of the service. The next step is to select the tax category. If the user want to save this service as a GST inclusive, then mark the option here, and user can select the required tax rate. If the user want to save it as GST exclusive, then unmark the option, and user can select tax category and the tax rate also. After enter the amount and tax details, next user can add description if required. After enter the all details, click on the save option to save it as a new service. Here we have clear and exit option to exit or cancel this form. The saved service details will be automatically available here, and user can view or can edit if required. So these are the details included under items. Thank you.